I'll go ahead and just, spend like 5-7 minutes and show you the truck. 1994 GMC. It is originally white. It does have a new paint job on it, and it's not a cheap one, 5,000 to 6,000 bucks. So it's been sprayed correctly, rubbed out, super glossy. Right now I'm not in the sun, and it is winter time here as I'm filming in shorts, but let's just walk around a little bit. I took a ton of pictures, but sometimes a video is the way to go. All the light bulbs working on top, you can see on top. Headlights, high beams do work as well, turn signals. I put the brand new upgraded light lenses because you know how they get nice and cloudy over the years, but it's a 94. The truck definitely is not a show truck. This is probably my 8th one. These are really hard to find this clean. I'm super picky when I buy these things and I sell them down the road and whatever, but I got a handful of these. But this one is screaming maybe lower it a little bit, maybe drop it a couple inches in the front and the back. That's my favorite look, and that's what I do with these. 2-wheel drive Crew Cab Dually. Let me just show you the outside of it, and then we'll go through the truck a little bit too. Fires right up. It's got a new battery, so if you do buy it, oil's in good shape. But if you notice, all the tail lights, turn signals work as well, brake lights. I've had this thing inspected. It does sit a lot. The last couple of years, this thing literally just sits in my warehouse. I seem to like to buy vehicles and work on them, but I never drive the things, and you guys might be like me. I hope whoever buys this does not turn it into a work truck. If I know that's what you're gonna do, I'm not gonna sell it to you. This thing's a 1994. It's going on 30 years old, and I'd love to see somebody buy this that'll take care of it and make it kind of like a street truck. Maybe a show truck, but maybe pull a boat or something. But it's got the nice, the bed's done real nice, so if you do haul some stuff in here, it won't scratch up the bed real bad. Underneath is nice and clean. I'll try to hold my phone. I'm just filming with my cell phone here. I'll go ahead and just hold my phone down. The receiver hitch, it's got the plug off to the left, but if you do pull a boat or wave runners or just a trailer, oh, it's nice and clean. You guys see okay, I hope? I'm gonna hold my phone. I'll go through the truck as well, but hopefully you guys can see underneath the truck. No rust. This thing's maybe been wet a little bit, but I only drive it on nice days. This thing hasn't seen rain or snow or nothing in years and years. Let me try to hold it underneath here. Okay. And I got a bunch of pictures of it so you can see just how pretty the paint is. Nice and straight. Go here. These are the mirrors that you can pull out, if you do tow. All you do is just gently pull on the mirror and it comes out, it goes right back in. My favorite mirrors are the tiny ones, the stock ones. And you can just undo these and put the smaller ones on if you'd like. But if you are going to tow a trailer, it is nice to have these mirrors. So it's kind of a compromise of like, they really are nice for towing and they're not too bad looking, but you can tuck them in. These trucks just scream Cowl Induction hood, made famous by the 69 Camaro or whatnot, but this is the 69 Camaro hood. See how the cowl is straight? They do have some that go straight they taper in a little bit and whatnot. But this is my favorite hood, and this is pure metal as well. Built right. And you can put the Cowl Induction emblems, you can buy them. Right now we got the 454 there. It has a new windshield as well. Weather stripping's okay, but you know, I'll go through the list that I'll feature on the ad as well. Like if you had a couple bucks, I'd tell you what I would do. Okay, so hopefully that gives just kind of a fair representation about the truck. It'll all idle, not overheat, and I'll go through the interior. Let's just pop the hood. Engine's fresh, you know, nice engine, nice transmission. It shifts beautifully. It is the original 454. You know, it's the automatic. I've had great luck with these. I don't know how many I've had, but going on almost, can't believe I'm going on 60 years old here in a little bit, but time flies. But I've had so many of these engines and transmissions, I think you can put peanut butter in the darn things on the run. It's just a nice clean engine, nothing fancy, just nice air filter. Like I said, I put a battery in it, so if you buy it, the battery cranks great, and it should last a couple years for you. I never drive this thing, so it just sits, and it sits, and it sits. I'd love to drive it more, but I won't drive this in the winter. I like to keep them clean. Since it's been sitting, probably recharge the air conditioning. It's up to you on the oil and stuff like that, but all the fluids, you know, they should be in great shape for you. The brakes work real nice. And like I said, just fire this thing up. You know, even the light works. You can see the little light there underneath. And you can unplug that. You know, a lot of people just unplug it in the wintertime or whatever. The wheels, you know, they're okay. They're older, but they will pass. They're good enough for me. You know, I just never drive this truck, but you can kind of see the tread on it. You know, and they're fairly clean, you know, nice wheels. So if you want to keep them, you know, they'll pass inspection quite easily. You know, they're pretty good tread. Yeah, the Ion, you know, and you guys can look these up. You know, alloy, I-O-N. So the alloy Ion series wheels. Oh, the thing of the exhaust, there's no catalytic converter. So if you live in a state that it requires catalytic converters, you're going to have to add a catalytic converter on this. This is a beautiful exhaust. It's brand new. But if you do live in a state, in most states, you know, where I register my vehicles, I don't have to have a cat. I don't have to do emissions tests or nothing. So on my vehicles, I like to run just beautiful straight exhaust like I'm in the 60s. But if you do buy this truck, and you know, if you don't have connections or whatnot, then you're going to have to add a catalytic converter on this. And it's a beautiful exhaust. It'll be an easy install for any muffler shop or even yourself if you know how to do that. Okay, all right, let me shut the old hood. Lines are straight too. Super picky on that. So you can see the seals are real nice. I mean, not the seams, I'm sorry. Okay, okay, did I show you I think I showed you the bed. Oh, let me show you the top as well. I'm not the best filmer. Sorry, I just realized that I had the truck idling. Kind of gives you an idea that, you know, it has a nice warm sound. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I know sometimes when you film on your phone it's kind of loud, but I apologize if the exhaust was drowning my voice out. I forgot I left it running. You know, just nice exhaust, like I said. It's almost brand new. And it sounds real nice running down the road. It's my favorite sound. Not too loud, not too quiet. This is, remember, a 94, so, but it's had an extremely good life. It only has like an original 170-something thousand miles, but we'll go on the dash and verify that. Door panels look good. I think you'll like the interior. There's a couple things that I would upgrade if I was to keep this truck. Nice and clean, like I said, no water damage, no rust. Let me see if I can flip the seat here. It does have, I don't know if you can see it, but it has the, oh, where is it? It's got the crowbar there. I think it's in, there it is. Well, you guys can probably see it. And it does have the jack. I don't know if you ever use these things. I don't think I've used one once in 30 years, but it's just kind of nice to have. Glass is beautiful. All the glass in the truck is beautiful, actually. Let me show you the top of the headliner, because there is a couple little tears in the headliner, and you could probably have it, you know, because the headliner's in great shape. It just, unfortunately, can you guys see the little tears there? And with like a little glue, or maybe if your wife knows how to stitch, or girlfriend, or maybe you do, but these little tears drive me crazy. I was gonna have just a custom like GMC or some type of phrase stitched and have a professional shop, you know, for like maybe 50 to 100 bucks. Just put like a really nice, tasteful headliner pad up there. I just, you know, my trucks I build them super clean with just a couple subtle changes. And that was one of the things that I was gonna do. And the door panels, I think you'll be real happy with them. Doors, there, the window goes up and down. It is a tinted window, so hopefully where you live, you won't have to tear it, but the tint is in really nice shape. Let me show you this side here. You know, the front windows are tinted. Now, I live in Utah, so where I live, you know, the window tint is legal where I live. Dash, as you can see. Now, this truck, I do have the original owner's manual as well, which is kind of fun. On the wheels, I do have the key there for the locking lugs, and I'll just keep it in the dash. So if you do buy this and ship it, what I can always do is take this stuff out and kind of hide it, maybe behind the seat or whatnot, because I know sometimes during shipping you don't want to lose some things, but you know, what are they called? Sun visors, they're all right. You know, you can keep them, or, you know, if you want to just upgrade, they make these little cover pads that go over them. They're on eBay. The seats, sorry about the products. I just kind of had my cleaning stuff just to here, but the seat is in really nice shape. Man, let's go to the driver's side. Like I said, I think I told you all the lights, they do work real nice up there. This does have a very basic, I'll show you the radio in it. I'm not a big stereo guy because I'm always worried someone's just gonna come and steal it if I leave this out, but anyway, oh, let me show you. If you guys do tow, you know, it's got the, what's this called? The brake equalizer, you know, so if you do have trailer brakes, all right, let me sit down in this. Oh, let me turn the heater off. The heater does work. Let me turn this stereo. Okay, now the stereo, this was an upgraded stereo, believe it or not, in like 1900s. But anyway, I get a kick out of this because it looks bone stock. And this was actually a factory upgrade back in the day, but it does have Bluetooth with modern technology, but it looks old school. Most people, what they do is they buy the dash insert here that will accommodate, like, you know, an up-to-date stereo, and you can do that. But this stereo, like I said, it's just, it sounds like 1980 or 1994. Dash is in good shape. There's like, there's a little crack right there. Can you see it? Let's see, let me hope, like, I don't know how to angle my phone here. Let me see if I can, well, right where it's a real thin one. You can barely see it. But the rest of the dash you can see is in nice shape. Like I said, I'm real picky on my trucks when I buy these things. I think this is number 8. Man, I love these. Let's see, the original mileage is 1,700, okay, 177,443. I'll probably drive this maybe once in a while, you know, if you guys buy it soon, but I'll probably put maybe 5-10 miles on this. I love just, you know, right now you can see I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. I live right by the mountain, but man, it's like summer today, so. Dashboard, steering wheel works. Now, the dash is crisp. Listen to this. Just really crisp. It's not loose and messed up. And the high beams do work. You can see the little blue light there. All right, and you know, but yeah, you'll probably have to recharge the air conditioning. I literally haven't used it in a couple years. I drive this in the summer, but mostly just later at night to car shows and whatnot. But anyway, okay, well, it's about 15 minutes. I meant to go like 5 to 7, but anyway, I hope you get a chance to at least watch this video. It's a cool truck. I hope you guys, whoever buys it, I just hope that you take care of it. This has had a nice life. When trucks go 30, 40 years old, these things, they're very hard to get, these two-wheel drive crew cab dualies. And the GMC, I love the front. The front end is amazing. I like Chevys too, but my favorite on these old school, from 88 to 1999s, these are my favorite. And I like the sport look. So front bumper is white too. I forgot to promote that. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully this will give you a good idea what the truck's about. So, all right, you guys, well, take care. And yeah, just call me anytime as well. I'll list my phone number, and if you have any questions, I can go over in greater detail. I can definitely have someone pick it up and ship it. There's plenty of carriers out that ship this. I got this originally back in Florida. That's why this thing is so darn clean. It's hard to find these things that have been taken care of. I think most people bought these for construction and horses and just, they got beat the crap out of. But these things are so cool for lowering and make them just a beautiful sport truck. All right. Okay, I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching the video.